Hallelujah. Let's have a sing for a few minutes. There wouldn't be much preaching. This is in my vigil. It's going to be much of prayer. Are you ready to pray? Yes. My intention is to go headlong, dealing with a very critical issue that I've seen as a common battle many in the body of Christ and in our various communities are fighting with, are dealing with the spirit of Herod. It's a very critical unit. I didn't have the release. Thank you, choir. Wonderful choir. Thank you. All right. As I kept praying towards this meeting, 1-2 prayers came burning in my heart that we need to touch. If God gives us grace and speed, and we can get to that issue of dealing with the spirit of Herod, we'll get there. But the first prayer we want to pray is for our children. Is for who? It's for our children. I don't know how many of us were in the camp when one of our pastors was asked to take a session. And he made some profound statements that if you bury your parents, you bury your past. He said, if you bury your spouse, you bury your present. He said, if you bury your children, you are burying your future. And that is very profound. Now, when God picks up a man, if you want to give this charge, you want to give it any topic at all, I titled it, Rise Up for Your Children. Do what? Rise up. Can you help me tell your neighbor, say rise up, for your children. Can you say it again? Say stand for your children. Now, it's very important. And I will give you maybe 1 or 2 reasons if God permits. That when God picks up a man for a covenant relationship, he does not do so in isolation. He doesn't deal with that man in isolation. God enters into a covenant relationship with a man and generations coming after him. Are you hearing me? When God is dealing with you, picks you up as a man and shows you what he wants to do with your life, his intention is not to terminate that dealing with you at death. He wants a continuity. He wants a transference of that which he has done in your life to continue, if possible, to graduate to a greater depth in the lives of your children. He covenants with a man and his seeds after him. And you can trace this back to the scriptures. When God made Adam and Eve, he just blessed them. But he was a bit silent about mentioning the issue of your seeds, the issue of your offspring. And you realize that the moment Adam fell, together with his wife, the next target of the devil was his children. The firstborn became a murderer, and he killed the secondborn. They had to start all over again. So when God picked up Noah, and God was going to enter into a covenant with him in chapter 9 verse 1, God spoke to Noah that I am entering into a deep relationship. All the covenants that was broken, the blessings that was broken in Adam, God reenacted them in Noah. And God specifically began to talk about his son. The Bible says, and God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. He blessed Noah and his sons. He blessed Noah and his sons. If you look at verse 9, and God said, and I, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with who again? With your seed after you. With your seed after you. We're going somewhere this morning because I want you to stand in the gap for your children. If you consider Abraham, when God called him in chapter 12, and God began to speak to him. He was speaking to him about his life, and he was speaking to him concerning the generations of children that will come after him. And God said, even through you and the seed that I'm giving to you, the whole families of the earth shall be what? Shall be blessed. It is with you and with your seeds after you. He did that. He repeated it in chapter 17 and verse 7. He entered into covenant with Aaron and with his seed. If you consider Aaron, when God was calling Aaron into ministry, he told Moses in Exodus chapter 28 verse 1, he said, take Aaron and his sons and separate them from among the children of Israel to the work of the ministry. Let them be ministers unto me. He called the man and he called his sons. Is somebody following me? All right. We want to push this thing to a point you will understand the reason why you need to pray. Joshua, when he was confronting the children of Israel in chapter 24, Joshua chapter 24 from verse 14 and verse 15, he told them, if it is grievous for you to serve the Lord, choose what you want to serve. You want to serve Baal? Go ahead and serve. You want to serve any other God? Serve him. If it is this Yahweh, serve him. He said, but as for me, did he say, as for me? I don't care what happened to my children, but as for me. Did he say that? He said, but as for me and my household, we shall serve the Lord. The man brought his children into that relationship. Isaiah spoke prophetically what we even consider as messianic prophecy. Alright? In Isaiah chapter 8, in verse 18, it said, I and the children God has given to me were for signs. He brought his children. And then he realized, because of this challenge of continuity of godly legacy, continuity of a zeal for God, a service for God, an intimate relationship with God, the devil focused on our children so hard. He has made them his target. Why you find many parents serving the Lord, doing their best to please God, passionate about the things of God. As they are busy with the work of the ministry, the devil is busy working on their children. And the testimonies run through the scriptures. And what the devil intends to do is to terminate the covenant flow. The flow of the grace of God in the family. The devil wants to terminate it. And if possible, make those children to become enemies of the same God that their father served. Is somebody following me? Many a times, the devil, go and look at the man called Hezekiah. You know, if you read his testimony, the Bible said that man did that which was pleasing in the sight of God. In the sight of God. He impressed God. He brought revival. And the son that took after him the throne. Manasseh. The Bible says he did so much evil in the sight of God. The idols his father destroyed, he revived them. The devil have been doing this consistently over the years. And for your children to take after you in the things of God, do you know it's a battle? Hello? Have you noticed that? It's a challenge. Here and there. The battle for our children is a strategic warfare. It's strategic. It's not so much a direct confrontation with you, but you will not know it how far the enemy is going by targeting the lives of our children. The big question. The big question. And I want us to read it together. The big question. It was Jesus who asked that question. Please open your Bibles to the book of Matthew chapter 7. Very quickly, very quickly. Matthew chapter 7. And we're going to read from verse 16. Jesus made this statement in verse 16. He said, you shall know them by their what? Talk to me. By their what? By their fruits. You shall know them. Excuse me. It's like we want to assess your Christianity. How far you have gone. Your spiritual strength. If we go by this statement, it said you shall know them by their what? We want to assess your success in the Christian race by looking at the lives of your children. We want to assess your achievement by how much impact you make upon the lives of your children. You know, God said concerning Abraham, God said, should I hide my intention from Abraham? Knowing that he will do what? He will command his children to obey me. I know him. I know Abraham. His children will not turn away from my instruction. It's a covenant. The day God said, Abraham, in chapter 17, you are going to enter, we are entering into a deep relationship. It's a covenant relationship. And it's going to be backed up by circumcision. The Bible said that day, Abraham was circumcised and all those who are in his household, everybody, he carried them along. By the grace of the God of heaven. For somebody that says amen this morning, your children, the devil will not waste them. I said the devil will not waste them. Every hidden agenda to turn your children's heart away from God, every attempt, every hidden work of the devil to make them enemies of the cross, may the Almighty truncate it in the name of Jesus. Jesus said, do men gather grapes from thorns? Do men gather figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bring forth good fruit. Pay attention to the statements of Jesus, because I'm going to ask you one or two questions. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth what kind of fruit? Every corrupt tree bringeth forth what? Evil fruit. A good tree. Can we read it together? That verse 18. 1, 2, go, everybody. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Take note of that statement. It was not suggestive. Jesus said a good tree cannot. Somebody in the house say cannot. You are speaking as if you are dozing. Say cannot. Cannot. Say it in a dominion way. Say cannot. Jesus said, a good tree cannot bear bad fruit. A bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Jesus said that. So when you see a good tree, you can predict what the fruit is going to be. Automatically it should be good. But open your eyes and look at it. Don't meditate. No close eye meditation now. I want to see your eyes open. Jesus said, a good tree cannot bear bad fruit. If I ask this question, women may not have an answer. Or should I test? Yes. All right. Mommy, have you ever seen good tree carry bear bad fruit before? No. You are from Victoria Island. The way I'm looking at some of you, it's like you've never been to a village before. You were born there. Have you ever seen good tree, healthy tree, carry bad fruit before? No. You really go too far. Has anybody seen such before? Huh? Good tree carrying bad fruit. Have you ever seen it? We are divided. The Bible says cannot. So you are saying the Bible is not true. Is that? A good tree cannot bear bad fruit. You said you have seen it before. Can it happen that a good tree carry bad fruit? Huh? Ezekiel and Manasseh's case. The father was good, the boy was bad. Huh? Eli and his children. The father was good. The children were bad. Huh? Samuel. Samuel was good.
They did not become prophets. They did not take over their father's job.
Ma.
Samuel. He didn't hand over his job to his children.
Why?
Because they didn't specify in the Bible, but
if you read it well, they said it. It's there. It's there. Hello, sir. Is somebody following me this morning? Please, I want you to pray this prayer if you mind your future. If what happens after you are gone bothers your mind, a good tree cannot, excuse me, in situations where we have good trees carrying bad fruits, what happened? Huh? Don't spiritualize it. Come to natural first. Where you have good fruit tree on the farm, carry bad fruit. Loud, like an evangelist. A good tree, mango. So mango should train. Mango, just natural, farm. We are not talking human being now. In the natural, so that we can now interpret it. Everybody, yes sir, loud and clear.
Flies perched on it.
Huh?
Flies perched on it.
Perched on it. My teacher did not tell me the meaning of that English. Say it in the normal, yes sir. Attack. Somebody say attack. I can't hear you. How? That attack causes what? It is most likely the good tree actually was carrying originally good fruit. True of us. If the tree was healthy, the fruit will naturally be good. So the Bible is true. In situations where you find a good tree carrying bad fruit, there must have been an infection. Are you hearing me now? In the beginning, it was not so. At an interval, why the owner of the fruit was not aware, invisibly, call it fungi, call it bacteria, call it virus, they came in invisibly and began to walk gradually. Why they began the walk, it is not visible. Do you notice that? The way viruses have just arrived, you don't see them. Just give them time. You begin to see the manifestation. I pray for you again. Whatever is the arrow the enemy wants to fire at any of your children to corrupt them, to cause a decay in their lives, in the lives of your children and my children, tonight, may the God of heaven destroy in the name of Jesus. May the Almighty God arise and defend them in the name of Jesus. The reason why we are praying this morning, I have seen a repeat of this same disaster. Here and there. Here and there. Children who are coming up, singing God's praise, doing so well in the church, and suddenly, their hearts torn. Dr. Adedeji was a member of this place, I don't know if he's here, around here, of CADA, Christ Against Drug Abuse Ministries. I was here to minister during their 7th year anniversary. We met somewhere recent, some 3 years ago, and he was sharing. In one single day from a Christian university, 86 students were brought in a truck who could not continue their education because of drugs. You know him, so I mentioned his name. In one single day, 86 from a Christian university. Go and find out, many of them are Ezekiels. John, Oluwabi, Jesus Tofumi. Crippled with drugs. And they will have to be rehabilitated at least for 1 year. And he said 2 weeks after, another set of that number are brought from another university. While we are singing, beloved, the enemy is at work on the ground. You will not lose your children. I said you will not lose your children. While others are thinking of giving inheritance, houses and lands, the enemy is working on the legacy. What's wisdom? All over. Things are happening. Finished ministry in a church like this some few years ago. The woman came with tears. Her son was doing so well here. one of our parishes, doing well, and was excelling in his academics. And because of the level of his excellence, he was given an admission outside the country, in Europe. And he took her, she took him there, doing well. A few months after, she went back to go and visit to see how he's doing. By the time she got there, the boy, 21 years, was already married. Married to a 46-year-old lady. Student. The mother was shocked. What came on you? What is this? And she understood she could not just pounce on him and beat. It's not a matter of beating. She was on her knees begging to leave this woman alone. And of course, the boy said, all right, mom, all right. And he let go. And she came back. He said by the time she went back, she was married to a grandmother. Yes, a grandmother with the daughter and the grandson living with him. He had the liberty, the right to choose the life he wanted. In the beginning, it was not so. In the beginning, it was not so. When recently I came back from a journey, and I saw on WhatsApp the picture of a son of a general overseer very close to me. And I saw it circulated on WhatsApp. His firstborn, final year student in the university, committed suicide by hanging. I picked my phone and I called him, my pastor. Is it true? He said, sir, it is true, but I don't believe it. The boy is hung. He said, it's likely somebody hung him. Whether he hung himself or somebody hung him, is there any good news between the two? That shows that the enemy is at work. On our street today, if you see what the devil is doing for our youth, you will not keep quiet. Turn your Bible to Lamentation chapter 2 as we prepare to pray. Lamentation chapter 2. The reason why this man of God cried and cried and cried. Jeremiah. Lamentation, are you there? Lamentation chapter 2. And I want us to read verse 18. Lamentation 2:18. He said, their hearts cried unto the Lord. O wall of the daughter of Zion, let tears do what? Run down like a river. Day and night, give yourself no rest. Let not the apple of thy eye cease. Arise, cry out. When? In the night, in the beginning of the watches, pour out thy heart like water before the face of the Lord. Lift up thy hands towards him. For what? For the life of thy young children. Lift up. If need be, cry. And you know, we are not crying this morning because they had already fallen. We know prevention is what? Better than cure. If the devil is having anything in mind against any of them, beloved, this morning, that thing will be aborted in the name of Jesus. I don't know whether you believe in this kind of prayer. You want to stand in the gap for them. Do you notice? I noticed this here and there, that even when you are crying and shouting and jacking yourself, watch your children. I think Does he bother them? Why are you bothering? They can even be asking, why are you bothering yourself? What's the matter? Mom? What's the problem? So if they cannot pray for themselves, somebody must stand in the gap. If you care and you believe God will answer your prayer, can you rise on your feet? I want you to remember the names of your children. If you are forgotten of them. Huh? Okay, you didn't forget them. Because anything happens now. Please, I want you to pray out of burden. Pray out of a concern. If the devil have it in mind that he will overtake you suddenly, he will be disappointed. I see the enemy of your soul will be disappointed. In the mighty name of Jesus. I want you to first of all pray and ask God, Lord, please help me to pray this morning. Just give me grace to pray now. And the prayer I want to pray now, Daddy, please help me. Help me. I want to stand in the gap for my children. Lord, please hear my cry this morning. He said, arise, cry out. He didn't say just talk. He said, cry. Cry. In the beginning of the watches, pour out your hands like water before the Lord. Lift up your hands towards Him for the life of your young children. He said, pray. Ask God, Lord, help me to pray. Help me to pray. It concerns me, beloved. It concerns me. God asked Isaiah, he said, son of man, watchman. He said, what about the night? What about the night? What about the night? What happens after that? Father, please help us this morning. Help us this morning. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Now, like a thunder, I want you to pray and say, Father, please, when you are praying this prayer, if you feel like moving, please let your body, soul, and spirit be involved. Say, Father, I stand in the gap for my children. This morning, in the name of Jesus, every plan, every agenda of the devil and his agents concerning any of my children, today I cancel them. In the name of Jesus, any of those agendas, go ahead and begin to cancel. Go ahead and pray. Pray for them. Pray. Every Indian plan. Yagaga Dimayandi. Ibrayandi Kekuto Boyelia. Pray this morning. Every Indian plan. Every plan of the devil, Satan. Every of your plan concerning my children. Any of them. Your counsel concerning them, I destroy this morning. Oh yes. Pray. I destroy every hidden agenda, the plans of the devil, concerning my children. It shall not stand. It shall not come to pass. In the name of Jesus, I raise a standard. Yes, I raise a standard. Standard of the power of God, of the covenant of Jehovah, concerning their lives, that the waster shall not waste their lives. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. God spoke to Jeremiah in verse 10 of chapter 1. He said, behold, see, today, he said, this day, I have raised you up. I have anointed you and raised you over the nations to root out, to pull down, to cast down, to destroy, to plant, and to build. You go to exercise that authority. Is there anything God has not planted that the enemy has planted in the life of those children? Is there anything? Is somebody hearing me? Is there any seed that is not of God that the enemy has planted? Listen, hear me this. I was in Port Harcourt a number of years ago, and a couple came, with this serious agitation. Daddy, please come to our house. And by the time I got there, it was their first son. The boy was doing so well, brilliantly well before. Loving God, easygoing, forthright, doing very well, academically intelligent. Suddenly, everything turned. He became a dullard. He began to steal. Tell him, let's go to church. He's not interested. They have taught, they have beaten, it was not changing. So, as I began to interact with them, brought the boy in, I just said, okay, let's pray. At a point, I got a check. I said, go and bring your house help. Go and bring the girl. Brought the lady, touched, and then she started manifesting. She was the one who gave the boy food that turned his life around. Turned the life of the boy. And the boy eventually confessed that he didn't understand, but he ate something, she gave him something, and then the whole thing turned. And she vomited those words. That day, the same way the enemy struck and took it away, the same way God returned them. The boy he regained his intelligence, regained his sanity, and quickly they packed the load of that girl. You have helped us enough. I don't care who is the hired servant of Satan around you. They have been given an assignment concerning your children. Say, Father! Say, Father! Anything that the enemy has sown in the life of any of my children, what are you waiting for? I approach you now. Go ahead and approach anything. Anything. If I were you to exercise my grace, uproot them in their emotions, in their will, in their sight. Uproot them. Yes, come and pray for them. Come and pray for them. Pray for them. Mention them one by one. Mention them one by one. Is there anything the enemy has planted in your life? In your life? Is it a sickness? Is it failure? Any perversion? Oh my God. Yes, pray. Yes, pray. Yes, pray. Yes, pray. Anything the enemy has planted in you to pervert God's purpose for your life. Every of my children I decree, I uproot them by fire. By fire, I destroy them. Yes, I destroy them by fire. Jalabagabagandi. Ibrayalike gegedebogos. Ibrayalike kutopoyelia. Every infection, every satanic infection in their lives, let them be flushed out. Let them be flushed out. Let them be flushed out. Decree. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. You believe that? Say a good amen. Let's say good amen. Excuse me. Any of them that the enemy has stolen coat, there shall be recovery. I don't know what came upon that younger son of that man. In Luke 15, that Jesus gave us a parable, the prodigal son. He just said, Father, give me all that belongs to me in your house. Can you imagine? Just that, give me all that belongs to me. And the father gathered them together and gave. And the Bible says he took all that. What did he do? He left the house and went away. But the father, I believe that man must have been praying. The boy was wasting away out there. Wasting away. The Bible says he was living a riotous life. When you say somebody is living a riotous life, the lifestyle he is living was contrary to the covenant he was carrying. It's a riot or covenant. But the man kept waiting and praying until the Bible says suddenly he came to his senses. Those boys, they will come to their senses. I said those ladies will come to their senses. In the mighty name of Jesus. There are many of them, beloved, the enemy stole their hearts. I was ministering in a church like this, one of our parishes somewhere. I just gave room for counseling. Beloved, my ears heard things. And then around almost 8:30 in the night, it was the turn of this young lady who had been to at least 2-3 universities. She couldn't complete her education because of drug. She couldn't just complete it. At the time, twice, she said she has run mad because of drug. And she, by herself, she was opening up. She has slept with, she can't count how many men have slept with her at 22. And each time she had a dream, she would see herself ministering in a stadium, preaching to youth. You can imagine. She can just finish committing immorality and then she will sleep. And she will be seeing revelations of she becoming a preacher, preaching to multitudes. She told me all those conflicting stories. I was looking, I cried. That made me to become a friend of the family. I sat with the father. The father wept and wept. If she is coming to church, she will dread like a typical prostitute. The father is a pastor. And she will come there with her breast almost open. If you charge her, she will leave the house. She can go for 3 months and come back again. They were frustrated. I said, no. This is the work of the devil. It's not a matter of beating. Beating will not change this matter. There is an influence beyond her. And by the time we start vigils, take out, we'll pray together, we'll do things. You could be calm for 1 week or 2 weeks, she will misbehave again. No problem, come back, we'll pray. Today she's a pastor's wife. She's a pastor's wife. She was recovered. I pray for anybody whose son, whose heart has been stolen away. I decree this first day of July, there shall be total recovery. You are saying amen, there shall be total recovery. I say there shall be total recovery. Over your children, you will not shed tears anymore in the name of Jesus. Say, Father, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. And recover all my children. Everyone that have been stolen, Lord, I recover them. 1 minute, go ahead and pray that prayer. of the Holy Spirit. We recover them by the power of God. So shall it be. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. If you believe God, say a good amen. Now, in Genesis 49, Jacob said, "O you children of Israel, come. Let me tell you what shall happen to you in your future." As a father, he knew God has given him authority to bless his children. And beloved, whatever you say concerning your children this morning will happen. I say it will happen. I want you to believe God. Two ladies were doing extremely well. They did their work. The first one, of the same father, the first one had 8 A1. All right, A1 in all the subjects, a work. The second one had 7 A1, 1 A2. The two of them were admitted to the University of Ibadan to read mercy. From first year, it was clear they were distinction. Distinction, they were going to come out with distinction in mercy. And they were doing extremely well. News. And then their father's sister heard of their exploits and came to congratulate them. Why you say you don't want them to come and congratulate you? But they have been coming now. The woman came from the village to come and congratulate them. Played with them. And then she said, "I want to be going. I just came to greet you now. Let us pray." And the two of them knelt down. Why do people say, you don't like prayer? You don't like prayer? She prayed in Jesus' name. She said they should kneel down. Unfortunately, the two of them didn't cover their head. And there was this prepared handkerchiefs. She just unzipped her bag and said, "You didn't cover your head." And she put one white handkerchief. Why now? She's a Christian. She puts it on one head, puts it on the other one, and lay hands on them. The mother told me, "Sir, when she did that, there was this alarm in my spirit. But I didn't know because I'm an in-law. I didn't know what to do. I was praying with the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. The woman prayed. And as soon as he ran it up, took the handkerchiefs and put them in there. He brought them now. She took them away. They didn't fall sick. Everything was okay. Going to the same class, doing very well, reading their books. And then they did MBBS exam that will now usher them into medicine proper. And the two of them, with excellence, they failed. Excellence. You know, when I say there's this borderline failure, when instead of 50 you get 49, that's marginal failure. But when you are failing excellently, it's a failure that is not repairable. That was a kind of failure from extreme success to extreme failure. Their father was a professor in Europe. The man was shocked. Of course, you know, immediately after the prayer of the sister, the mother, after the woman left, she said she went to Daddy, tell me, handkerchief tea, and mommy, sorry. You women, this is how you read. What is wrong? Your children did not cover their head. And she put handkerchief. Is anything wrong? Professor of chemistry. All the man knew is electrons and atoms. The woman that came from the village taught this spiritology. It was that failure that woke Prof up and said, Kiloshe, what happened? Maybe you people are no more serious. And then he got a lecturer to assist them because they gave them opportunity of repeating. They repeated. Second year again, they failed. And the two of them were sent back from university. It was then he said, oh yeah, carry them to that pastor. Because each time we went to the house for house fellowship, professor will ask us to carry our chairs and go outside. Because he wants to watch television. He didn't have time for that. But it was then he said, carry them to pastor. When the mother told me all these stories, they have lost 3 years. They are now out of the university system. And I was just thinking, Lord, what do we do? And the word came. If somebody with white handkerchief took away their intelligence, put white handkerchiefs, let the same hands of them, they will recover. As I'm talking to you, the two of them are doctors. They recovered everything. Everything your son has lost, they will recover. Whatever the enemy took away from your daughter, she will recover. Somebody that said the loudest amen, you are getting it now. I say you are getting it now. Say, Father, say, my Father, everything the enemy has taken away from my children, let them recover now. Go ahead and pray for them, whatever they have become. Anything. They used to be first in the class. They must regain that first position. Yes, they must regain it. They must regain it. Whatever the enemy took away from them. David said, is there any hope? Can I recover? God said, pursue. David, pursue. He said, without faith, you will recover. I want you to pursue the enemy. Pursue the adversary. Whatever they are taking away. Yes. Let there be a recovery. Let there be a recovery. Take them back. 1 minute more. Anything the enemy has taken, the Lord said they have swallowed down riches. He said, but they shall vomit them up again. God will cast them out of their belly. Take it back. Our children, they are for signs and wonders. Anything the enemy has taken away from my children, I recover for them today. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Say a good amen. Now, prophetically, you will speak to them now as a prophet to their lives. Are you hearing me? As a prophet to their lives. You can take them one by one. Dimension. You will be great. Is that a good prophecy? Toluwanimi, you will excel. Toluwanimi, you shall be the head and not the tail. David, you shall not lag behind. You shall be ahead of your equals. Out of long position spiritually, you have used this same mouth to say something negative to them. Out of anger, you have said some things. This is the time to reverse them and then plant something good. You will plant greatness. Excuse me, their lives will respond to this prophecy. I said their lives will respond to this prophecy. So if you want want to be free, you can move around. You can move around so that you can mention the name of your son. If there are 5 of them, mention them. If you get back to 8 of them, speak to them one by one. You will be great. You will be mighty. You will be ahead. You will not lag behind. Open your mouth and begin to pray for them now. Begin to speak plans into their lives. Plans into them. Speak to them. Speak as a prophet to your children. Decree. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed.